Hello, hello, and good morning to you all. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV patch 7.4 today. I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to be playing through the MSQ a bit, whatever other dungeon battles and things and stuff. And then after I'm done with 14 today, I'll be launching back into Ashes of Creation and continuing my journey as a mage. So yeah, I'm kind of bouncing from MMO to MMO, but yeah, I'm enjoying my time. And I've stuck with 14 for a while, but I'm always like off and on with it. Ashes of Creation has my attention right now quite a bit. Um, so I want to get back into that after I finish the new content in 14, because that's typically what I do. Is the new content brings me back to 14. I don't really stick with tombstone grinding or like glamour chasing per se. I may change that up a little bit in the near future, but for right now, it's 7.4 day, and I'm going to enjoy it, and we'll get into things here. So I hope you're all having a good morning. I know I'm starting like 10 minutes early, but that's okay, because there was a queue. I cleaned out my inventory and everything, and then I logged out, and then I realized that was a mistake. When I logged back in, there was about 500 people in the queue. I waited like 2 minutes. It went down to 300 or whatever. But yeah, there's going to be queue times. Just be aware of that. It's definitely going to be a thing. You may have several like 9001 errors as well. We may experience disconnects. It's patch J. Things happen. So be aware. There may be scuff. But I'll do my best to provide you with a good experience and storytelling and everything that I like to do here. So let's get started. I'm going to head on over to our game room. Already got the game pulled up. I think my PNG is still on. Let me fix that real quick here. I forgot to do that before stream. Can't always fix everything right away. So, let me see here. I do my best. Things seem to be working a little better since I'm using vBridger. It's kind of interesting. I guess it's because I'm not using my computer's PC webcam. I'm using iPhone. Okay, I'm just going to toggle that off. Testing a thing before we really get into things here. That works. Okay, it's still doubling. Hold on. Fixing the scuff. Fixing the scuff before it happens, but, technically it's already happening, so. Refresh. Now it works. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go into system and turn the music back on. I'm gonna turn this thing on too. Start streaming. Okay. I think I've got everything set up. As far as I can tell. And just one more thing. I have a lot of windows and stuff. I do everything on one monitor. It's just how I choose to do things, just for simplicity's sake. Okay, so where did we leave off exactly? I don't remember the story. Hide the log window. Alpha no. With the winds. Has something he wishes to tell you. I totally cleaned out my inventory before I started stream.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
Okay, so just to recap, that's right. We got rid of Calyx, which was the main villain of this expansion. Post story expansion. Hey, thanks for your support, Shells. Appreciate you. You have a good day too. So just recapping here. So we broke we shut down all the regulators and everything, and now people can remember their lost families and people who had departed and everything.
That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
What decision did you make?
We will depart Tural in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Garlemald in a while.
One pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
It's always the Ascians.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Let's see. You could have let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
I'm always on some adventurer business.
What are you doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard.
He got
But
glomped.
there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Like, Luke Lamont is like, come here, boy! I'm gonna hug you!
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
Yeah, it is. I think I need to turn up the game volume.
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Maybe a little bit. I haven't finished packing.
Knowing
Wait,
the
what
essentials
do you have to
already
pack?
accounted for.
Exactly. What essentials do you have?
Fine. If you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to
Sibling
remain
rivalry.
Stroller.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Oh, we're trying to find like the key between the worlds and dimensions or something. I kind of remember the story a little bit now.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
I found that hat this morning, the one that I have on my character, and I set it as glam. I think it looks nice with the Monster Hunter gear. Take the sail in the back room. I just realized there's a place called the back rooms in this place. It doesn't look like the back room, so. Da 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 do. Da 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 do. Dee dee do dee do do. Ha da. Do off we go. Heading to the back room, yes. I have not read all the patch notes, by the way, so I'll have to kind of look over them after I get done with the MSQ. Because, you know, no doubt in my mind, I'm probably behind on gear because I don't do gear grinding, per se. Wait, do I have the best gear equipped already? Yes, I do. What news? Can't imagine you brought in an entourage simply to say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them on thanks of behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files were unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight? Afraid not. It's gonna be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tulio forthwith? Even Lamachi's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. Speak with Aaronville at High Tide Harbor. Off to Tulio then. I'm surprised how well this game is running now, since I'm playing using Bridger, and I guess my webcam was like really pulling a lot on my CPU or something. do 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 do. Do 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 do. I wish you would not all make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alpha No and Alizé were considerate enough to inform me of their plans to advance by Link Pearl. Some people would know that we would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Wait, what am I? Oh, destination. It's like, everybody's blocking the way. I can't see.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Oh yeah, the little lizard dude. He was going off on training. Will I remember correctly?
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
It was quite a while ago.
Hello there.
Hi, Twiggy. Welcome in. Zeral Jaw did nothing wrong.
We knew not of what would
What do you
happen
mean?
between my father and Zorolja.
I don't even
nor of
remember that much about
Alexandria and its
Dawn
greed.
Trail. It was all blur. I played it like all the way. I played like half of it in one sitting and then another half of it in the other. It was like a 20-hour stream. We knew not what would happen between my father and Zeruljah.
It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
Thanks for the mana potion. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Thanks for drinking your daily potion.
But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
You say so, Wukulmat.
Allow me to echo that sentiment.
Hey, Breeze. Thanks for your support.
Not only were you kind to me when I awakened
Fully
the stranger
invigorating.
in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again.
Congrats on
And
first.
on behalf of myself and my people,
Hydration time. That means everyone.
Thanks for the hydrate, too.
thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
I wonder how many more patches we're going to have for this expansion. Nom, 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 nom. Thank you for the snacks.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Yeah, she was the problem in most of everything. There's very few people I know who actually like Wooglamot.
For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still some corners of this Aetheris that we have not explored yet.
To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
We shall. Shimmy, 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 shally, shally, shally. We shally. She shally by the seashell by the seashore. That was kind of cute.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey. And remember,
What, you guys don't even have carrier pigeons? They don't even, like, communicate over the seas? Like, you have link pearls for frick's sake. You don't communicate? What's she worried about? Like,
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
I want a boat. Or they're on a boat. I guess we're just seeing them off. So the twins go back to the mainland, along with the other dude.
Come back soon!
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Back to what?
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulihiolo. I'll give you the grand tour.
Thanks for the lurk fee.
I guess they're really over.
And thanks for drinking your daily potion.
Adventures in Tural.
Your adventures in Tural. So I wonder if this is like the closing chapter of this expansion.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted! The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
I just spa.
Sorry, I have to go. Till
Boom,
next
boom,
time.
boom, 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 boom.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
Into the mist. Whatever the mist is. We're just getting started. Patch 7.4, Final Fantasy XIV. Now it's our turn to take the next step. Question is, in what direction? And is that a matter I should like to discuss with you? They give way too much food in this game. Have you ever noticed, like, there's really good-looking food, but your inventory gets, like, overcrowded with food? Like, I never use half the stuff they give me. I'll take the money. Through the thunder. By me, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We were liable to hinder the dock workers if we were to linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
I mean, yeah, I'll give them that. Dawn Trail has some nice scenery, for sure.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
So the Alexandrians are just kind of like getting the world tour now, I guess.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact.
Bring me that horizon.
Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala.
Is she a different culture of the Lalafell? I didn't know that.
We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing...
Wait, does she actually have cat ears, or is that just part of the outfit? A Miwawa. A Meowwawa. It's a cat! It's a cat in disguise.
Would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
Sure, why not?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the
Ascians always have a big influence. They're all big Ascians. Ancient race of weird people.
Alexandria was originally part of a
You live in the
landmass known
darkness.
as the Mist Continent.
Oh, okay. That's where we're getting into the mist here. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
Lightning. Levin is their word for lightning in this world.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights, and I. But we couldn't save everyone.
You did the best you could. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Yeah, they had like this big dome barrier that was protect them, and few ventured outside of it.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What
They were
if
outside.
there was a refuge, a place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
I mean, it's possible.
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Gotta find some portal or
Memory
something.
was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Yeah, it's probably robots. It's probably the mechanical soldiers.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
What choice do I have? I'd hate to see you obliterated by some lightning beast.
As would I. Let us make every effort to ensure none of us suffer such a dreadful fate.
I gotta remember to stretch. I slept on my neck kind of weird. On to the next thing. Now that it's settled, I'd best be off. I'll still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share next time we meet. Until then, let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet Laynode at Laynode Minimo. Finding Nemo. Do 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 do. Oh, the Lost World. It's nice that they like turn the lights back on in here. That was one of the sad parts of the story, is when all the lights went out and it was just like this really beautifully created world. But in a later time, they actually turned the lights back on. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from the Everkeep, and it is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both Lift and Laynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Laynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation. That does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate the facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your majesty like to appropriate it? Oh, we get a free airship? An airship! Yes, please, as soon as possible. With your majesty's authorization, the vessel can be readied for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Though I am nervous about what we might find below, I'm glad we found the means to get there. As queen, I must bear witness to the truth, however terrible. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. My nose is running. My allergies have gotten kind of messed up because of like the heat. And then it got too cold. It got too hot. I turned off the heater, and it got too cold, and I had to turn the heater back on. I hate winter. I don't like winter very much at all. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it is modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I wish we could have airships in real life, like personal airships. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through a storm cloud. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Lightning bolt! It's scary. Oh, those were the devices that absorb aether. The ward Alisei gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is but tame by comparison. A land where Levin reigns. A sobering sight to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Through the thunder! That's quite a sight to see. All that lightning. Beyond the mountains. There are no structures nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the risk of increased flooding. Then should we work further afield? In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory by now, the closest city would be Trino, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Rads at Han. Ah yes, Alphino has spoken of Rads at Han before. It's near the South Sea Isles. The Millennial homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Trino where Millennial first found a home in our world. Truly? Yes. And though Millennial population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Clerk PX0093, is this ship capable of taking us to Trino? I shall run flight simulation for route to Trino. One moment. Simulation complete. There is near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Trino lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. Probably gonna be some monsters in it. I wouldn't doubt. Some Zubats. Who knows? Wait, wrong game. Wrong universe. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Mistwake now accessible. Okay, so I guess yep, we got a dungeon. The Yay, gear locking me. I hate that. I need 735. What do I need to upgrade? Hello, EMZ. Welcome in. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV's 7.4 patch. I'm about to do a dungeon, but I gotta upgrade my gear. This is how it always goes with me. Like, I'm too lazy to go grind for the latest gear, and then I have to go buy it off the market boards. Find whatever is the lowest piece of gear and replace it. Okay, let me check. Got 745 for my machinist arm. I've obviously got some things that are really pulling down my gear score. I got 690 wrists. I could definitely bump that. Let's see. Got bracelets. Search. 770. Damn. 500k is wild. $100k even. I guess I'll go with the 100k one. I need to get more back into like crafting and gathering and stuff so I can start making my own stuff again. Sometimes it's still cheaper to like craft your own gear. See, 729. I brought it up to 730. Alright, 750 on my arm. Well, I need to look at my currency too. Like, Got some tomes of mathematics. Not a lot. Let's see if I can replace the ring. And these prices are expensive, man. 40. $725. I really need to do better about like getting my gear up to date, keeping it up to date. That earring is level 705. Yeah, no. Somebody's just showing off. 600k. Man. 710. See, those kinds of things aren't going to make much of an impact on my item level. Okay, this I can do. Long cap of aiming, 100k. Might as well make it high quality too. It looks really goofy though, I don't like it. Glam that shit! Wait, I can have a blue mage hat. Yeah, they changed a bunch of things with the glamour. Now I can have like job specific gear on another job. Let's see. Other headband. Let's see. This is too much syncing right now. I'll just hide the headgear. It brought me up to 732. I need 735 to queue for the dungeon. We do have a break coming up in about 30 seconds, chat. Just a heads up for you there. Make sure you stretch, hydrate, and do whatever. If you're not subbed, you have to deal with that for that break for about 3 minutes. Then there's no other break out for another hour. While you're away, I'm gonna try to fix my gear. legs of aiming. 300k is not bad. 710. Oh, I need feet. What I need. And 10, 740. I got 725 feet. Man.
Commercial Fish has interrupted our broadcast, and we'll be back with Wizzy in 3 minutes. No further interruptions for another hour afterwards. Consider subbing if you want ad-free.
I need a ring. $9 mil? Jeez. I guess I'll just suck it up. I hate it. I hate it. But I'll do it. It's 734 now. Earrings, I guess. $600k, ouch. I'll come back from the break, chat. I'm still trying to fix my gear. I need 735 to queue for this dungeon. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly I can get without breaking the bank. I've already spent a lot of gil here. People are charging 9 mil for frickin' i770 here. I gotta get back into crafting. This is ridiculous. Hands. Let's see here. 740. That's the same thing I have. I have to say, like, the market board on Balmung is trash for like the top level gear stuff. So many people are like overcharging. I hate to say it, but that earring would actually fix my item level. Yeah, like a five item level difference, not gonna help me here. As unfortunately, item score is a game of averages. Most of my gear is from like the market board from last patch. It's 740. Probably would make a difference here. I don't know. I think I just spent like close to 1.5 mil just trying to get my gear score fixed. Jeez. I gotta be better about grinding. Still trying to fix things. Now, the thing is, like... that might work? But if it doesn't, then I'm wasting a bunch of gil. The bylot of aiming, I think that is from the tombstones. Feet gear, wrist I just upgraded. So really only feet gear, ring, or earrings will fix my score here. Those feet gear are way too high expensive. So probably an earring. $740 earring. 600K. So by comparison, the supply is higher for rings of aiming. I just feel like I'm doing calculus in my head. It's like, damn it. $725 to $740. That might work. I think that's what I should go with. The ring is cheap because there's more in stock. Let's see, equip best gear. 735. Now I've made Q. So, doing this, I'm probably going to be doing a lot more Mist Wake just to, like, get my tomes up and make sure that I have enough currency next time around. Alright. Time for the dungeon! Yes, I spent a lot of gil. But I've been sitting on it, too. I still have 2 mil. So, I'm gonna withdraw 500K just for, like, operating teleports, etc. I have ventures and stuff. Like, they go out and they bring a little bit back. It's 500 gil. Alright. Time to do a dungeon. It shouldn't take too long to queue for this, chat. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna stretch. Because, man, I really fucked up my neck. Slept on it weird. Waiting. And we lost the DPS. Oh well. Got all my loadout set. It's been a bit. Still know my muscle memory stuff. Oh, hello. Let's go. I love the Final Fantasy IX music. Hi, Migsy. Welcome in. I'm doing the dungeon from the new patch. I had to spend a bunch of frickin' gil just to get in, because my item score sucked and I don't really do a lot of tombstone grinding. Not as much as they should. How you doing today? You do play 14? Wham. I love playing machinists. Just woke up. Ah. Yeah, there was a bit of a queue on the game today. I'm on Balmung. Everybody's doing this story right now, including me. Definitely gonna need to get better gear because I've spent a ton. I'm gonna be a little bit more committed to playing 14. I bounce from MMO to MMO to MMO, like, frequently. So right now I'm sub to Final Fantasy 14, and I'm also sub to Final Fantasy 11. And I just bought Ashes of Creation also, which doesn't currently have a sub, but supposedly will. You tried like 3 times. You know, totally fair. That's valid. It's a very, very slow burn game. And there is a lot of filler. I was just gonna say it, there's a lot of filler in this game. A lot of dull moments between the exciting stuff. Minecraft? This ain't Minecraft, where are you at? Some alternate reality. I'm already gonna guess that these pillars I gotta hide behind or something. At some point. Oh, okay, so the rocks crumble. I'm assuming we gotta hide behind the rocks as much as possible. Yeah, I think, yeah, we just gotta place that, and we gotta try to make sure that we get behind these rocks. I've never done this fight before, but oh shit. I run to the center. Get everybody together. Stack. Oh fuck! Shit. I got stone cursed. Ah, I can't move. I got ripped. Gonna have a lurking light sleep before work. Alrighty then. Thank you for lurking. I got wrecked by that friggin' stone thing, man. Hit him with a chainsaw, what? I said a chainsaw, what? Come and get it. Yes, I'm old. Bruh. So I'll just have to take that. What is this, a DPS check? There are no frickin'... Oh my god. There's no way, man. It's a DPS check at the end there. What the hell? Ah! Oh man, this is a reset. I was not expecting that to happen. Ah, jeez. You like this boss? So basically the strategy with this, we gotta stay away from the rocks. Thanks, Elmi. I appreciate your support. Oh shit. Do. Press all the button. Owie. Man, this petrification is really trash. I can hardly move. Ah! I'm being a lot more careful on this round. Okay, I need to summon my robot. DPS. Overdrive. I think we'll get it this time. I'm not gonna move out of this. Then we gotta... It's a pretty simple fight. You just gotta make sure you don't break all the rocks. We're gonna get it the second time, for sure. Yeah, he's going down this time. We just had all the rocks broken. Didn't know what to do the first time. Ooh, Jacket of Aiming. Need. Hell yeah. I got a new thingy. This looks nice. I like it. I got a new jacket. Oh wee! Choo choo, motherfucker! I'm on a train. I'm on a rail. Oh, bam. Bam. There we go. Oh, we got more loot? Ring of Healing and Fending. I don't need those. Choker of Healing. Pass. Shotgun. I'm an angel with a shotgun, shotgun. Fight until the war's won. Next boss, Trino Lowlands. Oh, that's interesting. If you look around, like, we're actually inside the dome. Amdusius. The big electric horse. I saw that like at the last second there. Holy shit. Oh, what are these frickin' ball things? What? Ah! What was that? Where was this supposed to stand? Separate. Not too bad of a fight overall. I feel like they toned back the difficulty on the dungeon just a little bit. I remember having a lot more trouble on the last dungeon. Ah, avoided it this time. Haha. Take that. What the? I barely dodged that shit. Yay, skills! Oh, choker of aiming. Hell yeah. You know, the ironic part is, like, I just bought stuff from the market board. At least the game's being nice to me. I mean, it's giving me a lot of loot drops for my job from this dungeon. Chainsaw excavator. Full metal jacket. My robot. There's many like it, but this one's mine. Bringing the magic with the guns. I don't know if you guys ever watched, like, the Final Fantasy anime. Yes, there was one. But it was cool because, like, they had this dude, and he had a gun, and it could shoot magic bullets. I think it was called Final Fantasy Unlimited. I want to see if I could find that and, like, watch it. So I've got, like, the first DVD of it. Like, the physical media. But I never got to see the whole rest of the series. There we go. Final boss of the dungeon time. Burr! It's Peter Griffin. Yeah. I don't know what the lightning balls are for. I think I was in the right spot, though. Oh, bam! Big damage! Whoa! Fuck. Oh, he detargeted. Shit. This guy ain't too bad so far. Oh shit. Go, 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 go! I've been in the right spot this whole fight. I don't know if it's luck or just me reading the tells right. I'm a wizard. Yeah. I'm a wizard with a gun. My main on 14 is machinist. They did it! That went pretty smoothly. And Discord notifications didn't go off? I don't know why. Let me see. Yeah, it didn't. I don't know what happened. I think it's just me 6 being stupid. I'll just do a manual ping. No, wait, it did go off, didn't it? No, it says yesterday.
No.
Damn it. Nut. You are right, though. It says yesterday on the notification on the last one.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
Good luck.
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are.
Oh, a mystery voice. Who is
We have
this?
a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
Helpers?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective. if the breach we witnessed is any indication.
Oh, that's why we
I
fought all
fear
those
such
monsters.
Incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Oh, they're all Wallafell. What the heck?
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm an adventurer. That's just what I do. What a face. Like,
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
well, I think those domes are like time bubbles, basically.
And sure enough, I'd swear you stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
Interesting.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us.
It's a giant lightning cataclysm, basically. And the cities didn't know what happened to each other.
But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
Yeah, I want to go explore the
I
city.
presume you have no objection?
It looks very well designed.
With your permission, then. Ah, but before we go... Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
So initially I thought like that this was related to Kryle's family or something, but that's not the case.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
We got another break coming up in about 6 minutes, chat. Just a heads up for you there. Alright, I'll zoom my camera back in. What a beautifully rendered town. Holy crap. Feels like I'm in Venice or something. It's some kind of like big city. Wait, what do you mean I can't explore it? What do you mean I can't explore it? It's just this big circle here. Okay. Whatever. It's never been an open world game per se. It's all restricted to the map. Although this area is pretty nice. I like to turn the UI off sometimes. Just take a look around. Enjoy the scenery. It's like some of this place got destroyed or blocked off. Just having a look around. Pretty big city overall, though. The dodo field. For the birds. It's very beautiful. Nice flowers. Yeah, I think I explored the whole area. Me. Are you enjoying the flowers? We plant what doesn't always bloom. But I think lifting everyone's spirits is more than worth the effort to find the seeds that do. Nevertheless, in her leave, these weren't trampled by the beasts. They took ages to get looking this healthy. We got a break coming up, chat. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Stretch, hydrate. Suggest you do the same. Alright, we're back. We're returning to Final Fantasy XIV. Patch 7.4, doing the main story quest. I visited our new friends. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's good for a good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist that you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teeniest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you alright. Just tip it down your throat. It won't hurt, but you have my word. But since it's your first cup, maybe don't stray too far before you drink it. Oh, and don't turn your back. For best results, you understand. Okay. How bad could it be? That's what the description says.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Traditional recipe, it says. Secret formula. Shower. It is shower.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
If you say so.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is good for you. Oh, it tastes like crap.
It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
I mean, sleep is very important. I messed mine up recently, but got it fixed.
I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Oh, so it's an energy drink.
Which is
Or
why
something.
you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Welcome to Treno. I see how the drinking that would be unifying. It is impressive that they have maintained the tradition here, so far from Malalia's native lands. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lamole. That was me announcing our victory earlier. And since grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for possessions of immense value. Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I should stop giving you materia. I have way too much materia in my inventory. You may now enter Mistwake with a party of NPC avatars. I have not leveled them up. It would not make a difference. Lamole is not yet ready to release you to the sweet meditations of manual labor. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind. You've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. A whole continent? Did you come across the sea? Well, not exactly. We've come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's just, it's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know it must come as something of a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, I'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lamole. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. I'll deliver some to the town hall so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. Like Malawi, Lamul seemed taken aback at the mention of Alexandria. Perhaps they had friends or loved ones who disappeared along with it. That's sad. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Thank you for the alert, Twiggy. Rest assured, I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful, let me divide this up. They were gonna, like, pass out medicine all around to the different villagers and stuff. Townspeople. Why don't you make the rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go in and acquire some insights. Alrighty then. Distribute Sleepless Rhapsody to citizens of Trino. This way then. You must be one of those visitors Lamole mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy. Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharge energy for my troubles. It brought on Levin sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go out hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning aether are most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. The beasts you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. You're welcome. What can I say but you're welcome? There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it, too. Herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among our forest and our harvest. You're that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. And you've brought the Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp. So, in a way, I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get back to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. Thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Alright, I delivered all the things. Let's go run back and talk to them. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from the moles. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned? Sure, why not?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume.
Are we gonna have to fight a giant train? I kind of saw the trailers a little bit, so I think there's like a train boss that we gotta fight.
There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Oh, that's the way to be.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when
Yep.
one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it.
Just build it. Keep going every day.
Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
As it should be.
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
What's that, a dragon radar from Dragon Ball? Well, we gotta go find the Dragon Balls!
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
The battery's dead, isn't it? Womp womp. You broke it, you dingus.
No, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
Well.
I suppose that's that then.
We gotta go talk to this dude's sister about fixing the device thing that broke. To work. At the moment, ANA should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
She's just like, I know what you did. I know you did something wrong.
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
Jeez. Angry. Super angry. Go barrel!
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
We're on a grand tour to figure out
That's the way of it.
why this city works the way it does.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. Well, you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get.
I bet.
Did we
If we
not
can only
pass
scare
through a
those
mine
beasts
on the way
away.
here?
Sometimes I press a button before I need to do. Did we pass a mine on the way here? Aye, and we took care of the beasts in one fell swoop.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again?
As far as we know. Yippee! Yippee!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful.
Okie dokie.
And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'll a Doom Train.
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the
meantime, shall we assist Neye with her repair work? Speak again. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do you forgive me? That's okay. I'm bad at remembering names, too. I'm Kryle, and this is Dane. Accompanying Lamol is Graha Tia, our technology enthusiast. Lovely to meet you. It feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares off at the worst times, I swear. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to another on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged aether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lamol has managed to break it yet again... I do have this, though. Toss some at a sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense aether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards the more fertile ground. So we needn't fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities. We need to keep our medical services running. or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. Understood. Don't go messing with magic. Dangerous. We'll want to split up again and cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Go to the vantage point. You scan the area thoroughly, and you see no lightning sprites. So I guess we gotta go survey 3 points. I bet this third one has something. See, this game seems to follow a lot of rule of threes in quest design. Talk to 3 people. Go to 3 places. Oh, magical fish. No blubbering about that. Time to test your tossing arm has arrived. I see what you did there. SEA. Ha ha ha. Thanks for drinking a daily potion. Do 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 do. Wait, what the? Hello? Oh. I have to do this. Oh, and it went away. I zapped it. Lightning bolt. You fart. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Stick bugging. This quest is silly. I have to target the ground and then use
Shadow
items.
Wizard Money Gang.
We love casting spells. Yeah. Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Suddenly, pineapples.
Ah, pineapples! Ah! You knocked my hat off, but you can't knock off the Christmas spirit. You're back. Where there are many sprites? I want a sprite. I'm thirsty. Give me a sprite. Steve. You're in the wrong place, dude. Wrong dimension. Is a handful on your route then? Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. I didn't even look at the food. Ah! Getting pixelated over here. Jeez. Life's a 16-bit. 16-bit. 16-bit bitch. I'm not. Thank you for the snacks. Although it's taking a while, being new to the city, if something were to happen, she would not know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of the town hall. Chaos! Steve again! I need to play some more Minecraft. Though there are several diminutive folk about, none appears to be Kryl. One of them spotted her passing through. Steve keeps getting lost. He keeps taking a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Or the Netherquerque. Netherquerque. Nether. So we gotta go talk to a bunch of people again. This game is kind of predictable. Get a little lost there, lad. Aught I can help with? Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? I presume you mean Kryl. I had a grand old chat with her earlier. Ow! I walked. It's hammer time! Ha ha! Not to mention, she saved my hide. Banana! Banana, 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 banana. I can't believe I missed that lightning sprite. It was still right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Bit awkward striking up conversation after that. It had been a while since anyone talked to anyone I hadn't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Mayali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off toward the
I cast everything you touch turns to gold.
That's why I was Shadow Wizard Money Gang, for sure. I am Comedy Gold! Comedy Gold! I had a touch of melancholy about here, though. I wasn't sure why. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars will break the mold. Didn't think it was something I said, but if I knew what it was. Didn't think it was something I said, but if I knew it was, saying more wouldn't help. So I let her go. reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. I feel like this part of the story is just too serious. It's just like, hey, you'll go run around the city, try to find this person. Ow! My action figures! How dare you! They were in mint condition! Now they're out of the box! The paradox. Me and myself and I. Don't ask why.
Ah, were you looking for me?
Nom.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time.
Time tends to be that way.
Will you lend me your ear?
No, I need my ears. You can't have them.
And the 9th. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between
Got my
these
nose.
worlds forever.
Get my nose back! I can't breathe. I cast nose back! I got my nose back. I casted another nose. Remind that something more important matters to contend with. I cannot keep drifting between those worlds fair. Cast deflect. How can I? Huh? Deflect. But it's a self-cast. I wasn't casting it on you. How could I? How could you cast deflect? Why were you deflecting? I didn't cast it in your direction. You not keep drifting between worlds forever, says Kryle. Like, espresso depresso over here.
When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose.
Like, you hop on a tank man and give me a whopping. I would probably be running away, screaming. Like, ah! When I first learned the truth of the past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. Source was my home, and the students of Valdessian my purpose.
But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
I see. Like internal struggles. Thank you for the love. Now that you have.
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just
There is a
left them
snake in my
behind
boots.
and returned to the source?
To infinity and beyond! A snake in my boots. Yeehaw! Now the challenge they face, what would they say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the sewers? I think your parents should be supportive of whatever it is you do, Kryle. Don't worry about them so much.
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
That's a decision only you can make. I can't make that choice for you. Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. I've kept INA waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Glad you're back safe and sound. That's no mana regen. Oh no! I'll have to find some more potions. I don't have a spell for mana regen. Just have to go do some alchemy and make more potions. Glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, we can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs again into town again, I suppose.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
Oh, so like the humans and the elves?
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Oh, so they have different districts.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the Storm Surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. But Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles.
Oh, I kind of remember this part of the story. There was this like big area, like this cavern thing, and they had a lot of stone slate tablets, they were talking about like the area that was around, and they talked about the different like ancient races, like the Malala. Huh.
Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
Oh, it would be like a vacation. You just go there and see it, come back home.
Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
I guess you Trenovely love it.
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else I'd rather be. Nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd
I'm a
rather
bee. Buzz, buzz.
Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Toward trouble. Got another break coming up in 5 minutes, chat, just to be aware. Earlier you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. How much trouble is that, precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miyali's curiosity is sated? For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was, at most, interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I don't see why not. I should love to go straight away, but we're awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miyali herself is making rounds through the city. We have the time.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say.
Yippee! Got the mine.
Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
All right.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Danger! Danger! Disaster! Disaster! Ah!
Evacuation alert.
All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Danger! Danger!
The Doom Train is approaching. Repeat,
I knew it was Doom Train.
to emergency shelters.
I took one look at that trailer and like, I thought that was Doom Train. Now confirmed. I'm gonna go fight a giant train.
Doom train. Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it. I've
Doom
never
train.
seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front.
Looks like it got mutated and turned into a monster itself.
In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents.
I guess it went off the rails.
I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you?
We'll do the best we can.
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
That'd be the first time we fought weird things. Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
Go, go, go!
Commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It sure is.
Commercial Fish has interrupted our broadcast, and we'll be back with Wizzy in 3 minutes. No further interruptions for another hour afterwards. Consider subbing if you want ad-free.
Wiz eat hashtag Wiz eat snacks. Lord Caravan is playing peekaboo with Wiz's nose, casting spells left and right. That's a funny description. We commandeer the train, match our speed to the enemies, use it as a platform which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
This'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Ayane, I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes!
Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to
The
concentrate on the
adrenaline
fight.
in my veins, whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. I want to drive the train. Why don't I ever get to drive the train? I want to ride the train. I want to drive it. I want to drive the train. Rude.
Lumo.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
While it's not in our nature to stand idle at a time like this, we should first consider how to best apply our individual skills. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is Dane. But we must also recognize the threat posed by this company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Trino's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Estella and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. While you remove the head of the metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Thanks for drinking your daily potion, Ducky. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hydration time. That means everyone.
Thank you for the hydrate. Ah.
Suddenly, pineapples.
That was delayed. That the audio was delayed on that. It wasn't very suddenly. I'm about to fight a doom train. I'm about to fight a train. I'm not a monk though, so I can't suplex it. Sadly. That's still one of the funniest things in all of Final Fantasy history. Suplexing the train. Final Fantasy VI. The mole. Right, the place we're headed is the Bentini Depot. Though Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus we'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. They guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini, though? Well, that's your problem. Well, sheesh. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Hopefully I have enough item score level for this. I don't wanna. Take your materia and shove it. I have too much already. Thanks for the support, Animositia. Sorry, I'm not good with names. I also saw I play Isekai Slow Life. Yeah, I'm promoting that right now. So if you're not already aware, I've partnered up with that on the About section in my channel. So people who download that helps support the channel. It's almost it's only the goals are only for like new users though, so like people who haven't played it yet. You had to use my link to download it. It's a really cool and fun and interesting game. I'm like level 11 right now. You send me your user ID, I'll add you. I'll play a little bit of that later after stream. Today I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV patch 7.4 and some Ashes of Creation. That's our stream for today. I wish I hadn't played before. I totally would have supported. That's okay. I'll be doing more like sponsored streams in the near future. I try to keep things like as unintrusive as possible when it comes to like the stream, because like I don't like to have a lot of like pop-up things. I like my stream to be kind of clean. As much as I can. Like, there may come a point where it's not that way, but I see that being like way in the future. Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. Make for Bentini with all haste. I'll have us there in a flash to keep any limbs here attached to would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle. Time to go.
Time to do the Doom Train.
Yeah, I need friends to add on there, and I also I made a guild for Isekai Slow Life.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom Train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us.
You think you're on the go without knowing it? Ah.
Speaking of which, We'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
I put my ID in the announcements. So if you want to add me as a friend, and then I can invite you to my guild. Or what have you. No! Item level lock! Ah! How am I supposed to do that? Frickin' I-745? Fucking bullshit. Uncle Roger. How am I supposed to fix my item level? It's the earrings, isn't it? Damn it. I can't queue the boss. I'm sad. I had to figure out how to fix my item level now. Son of a biscuit. It's the wrist and the earrings are dragging down my item level. I'm gonna run out of gil. Or I have to go through that other dungeon again. Probably have to go through that other dungeon again. Why they make it 7:45? Why can't I just keep it at 7:35? Huh? Well, y'all want me to, like, grind that previous dungeon more and get more loot? I might have to do that. At first, his voice doesn't match her face. Yeah. Which way am I going? This way. Yippee! Whee! Bounce, 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 bounce. Let's see. How am I gonna fix this? Cause like earrings. $5 million? Fuck you. That's ridiculous. 5 million gil for an earring. $600K I might be able to manage. I am being totally lazy when I could just go through the dungeon and try to find something. I just want to fight. I just want to fight the boss. Not be gear locked. That's so much to ask, Final Fantasy XIV. What about wrist? See, it's 500K. That doesn't seem, no matter what I do, I'm gonna be spending 500K. Unless I go through the dungeon again. And pray to RNGesus. that I get something I need. $500K. I don't think anything gonna do that much, really. Like, I need 745 to queue? They're ridiculous. $745 weapon. Bracelets or earrings? Or feet? $900K is still a lot. I'm tempted to go like data center hopping or world hopping just to get like better prices, but I know it's gonna like really screw things up because of queue times today. God, I've travel within the same server, I guess. I don't know. I've not been consistent on like making money. I've just been like spending it. And I'm down to a million gil now. Fuck. I'll have to do some like treasure hunting days or something with the treasure maps. Yeah, I don't like Balmung. Balmung's prices say really ass. Really bad. I go to New Gradania and see if I'm gonna go server hop, see if I can find better prices. So I either need boots, an earring, or bracelet. Another world server. Let's go to Brunhilder. Visiting the market boards from a different world. Leatherworker Guild to get you the closest to the board. See, I'm gonna look at bracelets. It's much better priced here. Earrings. $3 mil, no thank you. 297, I don't know. I think whatever has 705, which is the earrings. Or feet. 400k here. It was like 1 million on Belmung for the feat or something. 740. It's not that big of a difference. Playing with the averages. Let me make sure I don't have anything in my inventory and then equip. $740. I think like 740 is the base item level. Or like the minimum item level that you can have right now. To do this content. Plus some extra higher level pieces. Apparently you're a guild owner? Ah. I didn't want to just join some random guild. I wanted to join friends. I didn't want to just join randomly some in that game. I wanted to, like, you know, friends I'm familiar with. 770. 7 million, no. So the dungeon drops 755 gear. I could just go back in the dungeon and hope that I get some pieces that will fill out my item level. Especially like earrings and bracelets. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I just don't feel comfortable continuing to spend gil on overpriced gear on the market board. I also think you're in a different server. I don't know if you can like change servers or not. It didn't take very long to go back to Balmung, at least. I was worried about that. Well, I'm going to be queuing for the dungeon that I just did earlier, because I need to fix my item level to be whatever it is they're expecting here. Alternatively, I could do some duty roulettes and get some currency. Which currently I'm sitting at 300. Maybe I should go see if I can find a earring or something with those tombstones. I'll go back to solution 9. I think that's where I'll be able to get some gear. Nexus Arcade. This is the punishment that I get for not grinding tombstone. Let's see here. Mnemonics or mathematics. So these are I-750. 780 for those. Nope. Mathematics is what I'm gonna need then. Historia. Handgun. I had 300 elegant tomestones of mathematics. So these all have materials here. That's for like crafting. Shit's fucking expensive. It's I-750 though. Tricorn of aiming. Let me see. Item comparison. So I do need better feet. I need... Well, that's not gonna do much. Excuse me? Hold on, chat. I gotta deal with something. Excuse me? Reproduce content? You're wrong. That is so wrong. So I got in trouble on one of my multicasts. They're saying it's reproduced content. It's bullshit. I'm not sure what to do about that. If anything, I may not be able to do anything about it. I'm trying to stay calm right now. Something's gone wrong somewhere. I honestly don't understand why they're saying this. I may just stop multicasting. I may not have an option. Like, they suspended my restream access. Like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. I really didn't. I'm just streaming like normal. Alright, let me close that. That doesn't make any sense. No. I'm trying to figure something out, chat, because something has gone very wrong when it comes to, like, my multicasting stuff. Only thing I can do is close that window. Let me see what's going on. If anything. Live is ended. This is so weird. I don't have any messages about it either. I only saw it within OBS. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Why are they so obtuse? Why would they tell you that you are doing reproduced content? Like it's my own content. That's stupid. Like what the fuck? No, it's me. Hey, the world's full of automated bullshit right now, chat. I don't understand what's going on. Your account status. That's stupid. Hold on a second here. I think I have to actually look at the app. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. Let's see. Studio. More tools. The weird thing is, like, it was saying that I was using Restream, which I'm using Stream Elements. Which I don't fucking understand. Help? Let's see. But okay. So immediately they reversed it for whatever reason. Like, but I don't really feel confident in continuing that. I want to see if it works. I'm just curious, because I think it was just a fluke. I know that's not very entertaining. I'm just trying to fix, like, there's a stream issue on my side here. Trying to fix. Maybe what they had detected or something was, like, the music. I don't know. I'm just gonna mute the background music, because this music does kind of play on a loop. Start streaming. See what happens. It worked. Let me just double check things. Hold on a moment, chat, because, like, something's weird. I'm just double checking things. Does it work? Alright, sorry about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off. Like, I had an issue with one of the live streams that I was doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Because I don't want to, I don't trust it. If it's saying that things that are like that, I totally 100% disagree with what it had said. So, I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna be turning off the multicast. And focusing on Twitch only. Twitch is where most of my people are anyways, so, like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to keep doing the multicast, especially if the multicast wants to throw bullshit rules at me saying, like, reproduce content or whatever, which is totally fucking untrue. I am my own content, seriously. Like, you know, I do commentary, I read stuff, I read the text. I may be a little bit upset, but, like, I'm gonna move on, really. Like, if they don't want me on their platform, then fuck them. I don't care. If they do not want me to stream on the multi-stream, then I'm done for right now. So, yeah. Let me just refresh that thing over there. Because that should be off now. I think. I'm not sure. Why is it still showing, though? Like, I don't know. What is happening? Alright, chat. I'm gonna do a thing. I kind of need to reset my streaming software. So I'm going to stop the stream on OBS. I'm gonna reset it. We've been going for 3.5 hours. I really don't understand the policies, the things that they're saying now on multicasting. So